pleasant good afternoon from Painesville. This is Kid News Bulletin with me, Emmanuel George. President Joseph Newman Boakai has named Samuel A. Steve Quia as Minister of State for Presidential Affairs. He replaces Sylvester Grispe, who passed last month after a protracted illness. Steve Quia is a prominent administrator with vast experience in both public and private sectors. His career features notable roles that fully utilize his strategic thinking, leadership qualities, and commitment to public service. He currently serves as Minister of State with a portfolio for special services. In his role, he manages later presidential projects and aids in shaping national policy and decision-making. His duties also encompass evaluating government policies, collaborating with various government agencies representing the president at significant forums, and ensuring coherent and effective government communications. His public service career is accentuated by his 12 years role as Chief of Staff in the office of the then Vice President Joseph N. Boakai Sr. From 2006 to 2017, he led a diverse team and managed the full range of functions within the Vice President's office. This included serving as the primary spokesperson and representing the Vice President at local and international gatherings, while also contributing through speech writing, staff training, and coordinating the Vice President's agricultural initiatives. From 2018 to 2024, he joined the private sector, serving in leadership roles within the multinational publicly traded company. There he held various roles, including head of corporate services, government affairs, and community relations. He played a critical role in coordinating the company's COVID-19 pandemic response during the COVID-19 outbreak. A broadcast journalist at heart, Steve Quia worked at ELWA and later at the Liberia Broadcasting System, rising from Asian news reporter to news director and later assistant director general for news and public affairs. Along with multiple specialized certifications and professional training, Steve Quia holds a Master of Arts in Administration from Framingham State College in Massachusetts and a Bachelor of Science in Political Science from the United Methodist University, graduating with the highest honors. The administration of the state-run University of Liberia has categorically denied what it describes as false media reports suggesting that approximately 200 employees are slated for forceful retirement. In a statement released in Monrovia September 7, the U.S. administration clarified that the information is false and misleading. The statement further indicated that such reports are intended to stir unnecessary panic and foster ill sentiment among UL employees and the university's leadership, headed by Dr. Lily Mapayan, the 16th president of the University of Liberia. The UL administration, outlining what it described as the fight, explained that March, the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning instructed UL to reduce the portion of its budget allocated for personnel costs from 90% to 55% in order to increase funding for operational expenses from 10% to 45%. According to the UL administration, this process was scheduled to begin after the official staff headcount was completed by the General Auditing Commission GSC and submitted on July 31. The administration noted that following this payroll and headcount cleanup process was initiated. This involved identifying and removing errors, duplications, ghost employees, job abandoners, and other anomalies to help reduce costs. The UL administration emphasized that while a review of employee age and length of service is underway to ensure compliance with national laws, any retirement-related decisions will be handled responsibly and confidentially. The UL administration, however, warned that such actions not only create public anxiety, but also constitute a breach of citizens' rights. ATM Terminals Liberia Limited has reaffirmed its long-term commitment to youth empowerment by partnering with YMCA Liberia to deliver the 2025 edition of the annual Children Vacation Sports Program. This year's initiative supported and engaged more than 400 children from Montserrat County through basketball, digital literacy, and essential skill development. Now in its fourth consecutive year as the headline sponsor, APM Terminals Liberia Limited provided branded jerseys and full support for the just ended month-long program. Over the years, the program has become a flagship youth development platform, not only promoting healthy lifestyles through sports, but also equipping participants with soft and hard skills to prepare them for the future. The closing ceremony on September 6 brought together senior leaders from APM Terminals Limited. Present were Acting Managing Director Jen Bossi, Head of Operations Edina Christopher Sinjan, and Head of People Function Madam Jen Hannah Thompson, among others. The joint YMCA leadership, parents, and community stakeholders to cheer and celebrate the achievements of the young participants. In recognition of their dedication and talents, several children were awarded across multi-disciplines, including basketball, digital literacy, and creative arts, for their stellar performances throughout the program. The awards highlighted the holistic nature of the initiative, which focuses not only on participation, but also on celebrating excellence and personal growth. Reinforcing the acting managing director's remark, Head of Operations at Asian Christopher St. Jan noted that the program impact reflects APM Terminals Liberia's broader purpose of enabling growth and development across the country. The annual Children Vacation Sports Program continues to provide a unique combination of activities ranging from sports and cultural dancing to computer literacy, arts, and crafts. By enforcing holistic experiences, the program fosters personal growth, creativity, teamwork, and cultural pride among young participants. APM Terminals Liberia continuous support reflects its broader corporate social responsibility agenda, which focuses on education, youth empowerment, and community well-being. In Bapolu County, tension is said to be brewing among citizens owing to President Joseph Newman Boaka's failure to suspend Superintendent Sam Zina after he was indicted by the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission. It can be recalled in August 2025, the 16th Judiciary Circuit Court in Bapolu County ordered the arrest of Superintendent Zina following the indictment by the LACC on multiple criminal charges. The court ordered that Superintendent Zina be arrested and brought to answer to a wide range of criminal charges. If convicted, the crimes carry severe penalties under Liberia's penal code, including lengthy prison sentences and restitution of funds to the government. However, President Boaka is yet to take punitive action against Superintendent Zina, even after his arrest was ordered by court. An action the Bapolu Citizens Movement to protect our national resources has expressed discontentment about. Speaking to K News on the matter, Bala T. Johnson, chairman of Bapolu Citizens Movement, expressed frustration that President Boaka is cherry-picking in his professed fight against corruption. According to Johnson, like Emma Glasgow, suspended Director General of the National Aquaculture and Fisheries Authority, and Rosalind Swakoko Dennis of the National Oil Company of Liberia, Superintendent Zina must be suspended to face the full weight of the law. He disclosed that failure on the part of President Boaka to take the necessary suspension against the indicted superintendent will leave the citizens with no other alternative but to institute action that will paralyze government function in the county. Bala has also accused key individuals at the Executive Mansion, with the consent of Bapolu County Legislative Caucus, their chair, Senator Bodo Kane, of shielding Superintendent Sam Zina from suspension. He mentioned Deputy Minister of State for Presidential Affairs, Cornelia Krua, and Minister of State with our portfolio, Mamakability of protecting Superintendent Zina on the alleged institution of Bon County Senator Prince Kemumoi. The Liberia National Police Nima County Detachment has provided an update on its investigation regarding the alleged murder of a commercial motorcyclist identified as Roland Datu in Ganta, Nima County. Last week, motorcyclists engaged in violent protest following the discovery of the lifeless body of their colleague, which prompted police to discharge tear gas canisters as a means of dispersing the protesters. To bring the situation under control, the protesters exhumed the corpse of Roland Datu and demanded justice for the killing. However, a day after the protest in Ganta, 2 men were arrested by the community watch team while attempting to sell the motorcycle belonging to the deceased. The commander of the police detachment in Ganta, Assistant Commissioner of Police Menling Padmi, provided an update on the investigation. The 10th Judicial Circuit Court in Vanjaman, Lofa County, has indicted senior officials of the Lofa County University, accusing them of economic sabotage, theft of property, misuse of public funds, and criminal conspiracy. The indictment filed during the court's August term 2025 and signed by resident Circuit Judge Nancy Sami named Reverend G. Victor Patmo, chairman of the board Bishop of the Lutheran Church Annie Flomo, co-chair of the board, and Stephen Ngama, former president of the LCU. K News at 2, Emmanuel George, good afternoon.